Some people are saying those are out. Paris Hilton still wears hers, okay? I know I said last year that bag was out. It's definitely back. Fashion is such a consumeristic industry. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jessica and I created Dolled Up by Jay. I'm a little bit sunburnt, FYI. The show must go on. Body makeup, blonde hair, it doesn't really mix. So in today's video, nearly the 1 year anniversary of my bags that are out of style video. And honestly, that video, like, it got a lot of hate because I understand fashion is a very emotional thing. I watched it the other day and I was like, oh my God, that video was one of my most successful videos for new subscribers gained. So even though I got so many dislikes, I got a lot of new subscribers from it. So if you are here from that video, I would love to know. Leave me a comment. Like, I would love to know. I would like to hope I have evolved a little bit and become a bit more refined in the way I present myself on my channel. That was when my channel was still like quite new. In this video, I'm going to be doing an updated version, but it's not necessarily telling you this is out of style, because now looking back on it, it's a bit harsh to say this is out of style, don't wear this on like one certain item. Perhaps of like a blanket of trends. Yes, trends could be out of style, but certain bags and things, I understand people get very emotional about them. And I'm going to be mentioning not just bags, but the bags and shoes. Not necessarily saying that like these are out of style for sure. I'm almost wondering, are they? But I've done a lot of searching across like magazine websites, fashion blogs. That's where I got some of these items from. If you love any of these items and you have any of these items, don't get offended. This is just a video on the internet, and if you do like it, then give the video a thumbs up. Okay, so first item is the Versace Virtus bags. So this was an interesting line. This was a gorgeous line. I actually wanted to buy the belt with the Versace V, but when I went into the store and asked for it, they weren't on display. This was back, I think, in June this year. And the lady was like, oh, that's from last summer's collection, but we have them. They're last season. And like the way she said it had this kind of like connotation. I was literally gonna buy that belt, but the way she said that it's a last season, I'm like, well, then why do you still have it? You know what I mean? You're like discouraging me to buy it. I just love that V. It's kind of like embroidered, like floral looking. I think it's stunning. And personally, Versace bags have always been like a little bit loud to me. I think some of the structured bags are really nice, but sometimes they're just like a little bit too loud, just personally for me. But then I also am on the other spectrum where I like love the prints, so go figure. I noticed these bags like maybe 2-3 years ago, and now I really haven't been seeing them much at all. I still think they're gorgeous, I just haven't been seeing them. Okay, next item. This is more of like kind of like an umbrella of bags. This is like the belt bags. So I own a belt bag. I own a Dior belt bag. I literally wore it recently and I think it's really practical personally. But I've been seeing on a few people's channels and different blogs that like belt bags might be out, which is interesting because Chanel is still selling belt bags. Like they have a belt with like little, there's a boy bag attached to it. There's like a little mini quilted bag attached to it, like a little mini flap. So I find it interesting that like belt bags may be out. I don't know. I haven't noticed too many people wearing them, to be fair. I also like them, and like I'm gonna keep wearing mine, and that might be the sentiment that they're like out. But again, like fashion is such a consumeristic industry and world, and if people just keep buying new bags and stuff like every single month to keep up with these trends, that's just like so wasteful. It's so much money as well. So again, I think if you have any of these things and you love them, just like keep wearing them, you know. Like I'm still gonna wear my belt bag, and I'm not telling you this is out of style. I'm just saying it came up in my research and I thought I'd mention it. Next item, which I'm also honestly not too sure about, but Chanel has classics, right? The 19 bag, the classic flap, the Gabrielle, unfortunately, I don't like that bag, and the boy bag. But I've been noticing that the boy bag is just like not really as trendy per se. Like I notice so much now, people are really after, of course, the classic flaps. They're like the hardest ones to get. For some reason, boutiques have them really, really limited with like selections and colors. They're almost trying to like be Hermes now, where it's like you need to like request them. Like they're not all on display always. It's a bit weird. They do have some beautiful boy bags that I saw when I was in London, and they had one with like horsehair on it. Stunning, gorgeous, obsessed. But I noticed like I haven't seen as many people wearing the boy bags. I think the 19 really kind of came in and took the spotlight. And I think more like around like 2015, 2016, the boy bag was huge. People had them in so many crazy colors. And now it's more again about the classic flap and the 19, and then also the cocoa handle. Super popular, but like sells out so fast. It's basically impossible to get. You don't really see a lot of the like fashion influencers per se, like wearing the boy. It's all about the classic flap. Honestly, really like the boy bag. I know some people say it's like a bit too rigid. I think it's really, really nice. And I really like that one I saw in London. Honestly, I think it's like gorgeous. So I have nothing bad to say about this bag personally. I just haven't noticed it being as popular in recent years. So for that reason, I'm like, are they a bit like out, you know? Are they a bit out of style? What do you think? Let me know, leave me a comment. Next bag that I wanted to bring up was the Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis. Vuitton customers seem to be like very passionate. Do not rip me to shreds in the comments over this. I know the Pochette Métis used to be like so popular. There was literally waiting lists. I work with a girl who literally like waited 2.5 months to get this bag. Like she waited ages. And I thought it was really cute. I still think it's really cute. I like the embossed one. There's like a navy one, there's a pink one. I think there's like other colors as well. I think it's really, really nice and cool. I just think Louis Vuitton, like popular items they've been known for lately, like for sure people have really loved like the Louis Vuitton twists. Those are really popular. Also the LV Capuchins bag, they've been like really like pushing that and like advertising that heavily a lot as well. And a lot of influencers have definitely been showing off that bag. And now they're doing those bags. It's like a mini pochette or a pochette on chain, something like that. I'll put the name in the photos for you. But people were saying that they were only popular because influencers were gifted them and were posting them everywhere. And now they have a new embossed version that's kind of like a pillow version. And that's becoming like really, really popular and trendy. But then people are also saying that it's like kind of copying Bottega, which I could see that because of like the chunky chain. Like the chunky gold chain really came from Bottega, like that type of chain. But also the Chanel boy kind of had like the original chunky chain. So yeah, just personally, like I've noticed the Pochette Métis is like not super like as out there as much. Like I really cannot remember seeing one in the last year. Like honestly, I can't. So I don't know, have you guys noticed them? Do you think they're so popular? A bit like over at the moment, but I also still don't want to say like this bag is over, stop wearing it, throw it away. Because like if you worked hard for it and that's your favorite purse, then absolutely wear it. You know what I mean? I just like, it's just an observation. Next items I want to bring up are, it's like shoes and bags. It's the Valentino Rock Stud line. Now, Valentino is really pushing their new Roman studs line. And I don't personally like love the really big spikes. I honestly love like the old school rock studs. Like I have my rock stud bag like right there, if you can see it. I honestly still love it. I wear it all the time. It's my spike bag. It's like a small little bag. It's just so easy to just throw over my body, cross body. Fits like everything I need, like cards, phone, a lip gloss, a compact, everything I need just to go out and like go about my day and not have to carry like a big purse. And it's honestly so durable. I've had this purse for over a year now and like there's barely any signs of wear. Honestly, it was a really good investment. And I also just really like it. And sometimes I'm a bit confused because like I saw the Roman studs come out and I was like, does that mean the rock studs are over? Like, are they gonna stop those? But I don't think that they ever will. I just think for now, like they're really pushing the Roman studs and those are like the cool things. And you don't see the larger spike bag on many people either these days, which is too bad because I think it's just so nice. Also the rock stud, like the heels, some people are saying those are out. Paris Hilton still wears hers, okay? And I still see people posting wearing them. And honestly, like I love them. I think they're really elegant. I think that there is literally no other shoes like them because if anyone were to copy that exact T-strap and add studs or spikes or something, you would know they're copying Valentino. Like they literally got the design down pat for that. Like if any designer was to copy that, it'd be like, you're literally copying Valentino. Like we see you over here. You know what I mean? Footwear fashion has really evolved in a sense lately where like, we're seeing these really like ostentatious platform heels from Versace. They're like so extra and like not for everyone for sure. And then you have classics just like Louboutins with like classic stiletto that are always in fashion. I think that like those will never go out of style, but I think the rock studs, like I love the rock studs personally. And even if some people say they're out of style, like I disagree. So what do you think? Okay, the next ones that I do think are definitely a bit out of style. I don't remember the exact name. It's those Giuseppe like angel wing looking shoes. You know what ones I'm talking about. I'll put the name on the screen. Those ones were so popular, like maybe 4 or 5 years ago for sure. Like literally everyone, like every like flashy lady was wearing those things. Like so cool. I still love those shoes, honestly. I think they're gorgeous. But like literally you never see anyone wearing them. I live in Dubai and like people wear like crazy fashion here. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just think it's interesting. They still sell them in the Giuseppe stores, like I've noticed, but I literally just I don't see anyone wearing them. I don't know. What do you think? The next shoes I want to mention are those Balenciaga sock trainers. I think that's what they're called. They're like those slip-on sock shoes, whatever. They were available in like black and then all these neon colors as well. Some people have said that those have been out for a while as well. I know they were super popular like probably like 3-4 years ago, and now Balenciaga is all about like the triple S sneaker, and now recently these like super ugly like dad sneakers that they've got for $1,100 US. Like, it's just crazy to me. Like, the sneaker trends have really evolved where people are really liking like chunky like dad shoes. It's not my personal favorite, honestly, but I can see like why it's popular. It's just like kind of like Y2K-ish, if you could say that. I don't even know, like those Fila chunky shoes people had, you know, and like even like New Balance some people are wearing. Like, what is happening? But yeah, you don't really see many people rocking those Balenciaga like sock trainers anymore. I think those are definitely out for the time being. It doesn't mean they won't come back. But what's interesting is like Kim Kardashian's whole Halloween costume slash black look with Balenciaga with the face thing and everything for the Met Gala. And then the other look she did, she definitely had those like sock boots with the heels. So those have become very, very like stylish and trending and cool, and they have been cool for a number of years. So it's interesting that like the sock heels and the heeled boots, like those are cool now, especially because she just rocked it. Okay, and last on the agenda, I wanted to touch on the Balenciaga City bag. I said in my last Out of Style video that the City was out and I wasn't seeing anyone wearing it, but I must address that the City bag is very much back, and they have kind of revamped it with like a little baby purse attached to it. And I've been seeing so many people wearing these bags, like lots of celebrities as well are posted wearing them, and they're very, very trendy and very hot right now. So I know I said last year that bag was out, it's definitely back. I do still stand by though everything I said in my old video. I think maybe I made the mistake in that video of saying that the Speedy was out of style because I had so many people saying that it's a classic, like get out, like sis stop, girl stop, bye, it's a classic. Yeah, and maybe I let my personal bias I have like about that bag and like my experience with that bag like affect saying it was out of style. And personally, I just hadn't seen anyone wearing it in ages. And like, I still never see anyone wearing it, but I understand the merit of saying it's a classic. It's like the Chanel Gabrielle is a classic. I literally never see anyone wearing that as well. So like, is it out of style? I don't know, you decide. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and definitely subscribe if you haven't already. I post new fashion content every single week. All right guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye.